okay? In this situation, I want you to find your joy and hold on to your joy and get lost in your joy. How are you today? I am in a new spot. I just figured last week we did a live here, and I figured I'm actually live in terms of I'm doing this on Thursday, and I'm just going to do a little video for you just to check in and see how you're doing. Let me just welcome anybody new, okay? So first of all, hey my lovelies, I love you. Thank you for returning and joining me every week for Sunday and a Tuesday and for Thursday. But anybody new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to thank you for choosing my channel and for subscribing, being a new subscriber, for liking any of the videos you've liked, and for clicking the bell. I just want to thank you for that. And if you haven't already, make sure to do that so that you're notified on all the videos that I do weekly. This channel is about bringing out the joy in a woman, from her beautiful hair to her beauty, from the inside out, keeping Jesus at the center of all that we do. So if that's something that you're interested in being a part of, then welcome to my channel. My name is Patrice Evans. I'm considered the belly dancing minister, and if you look at any of my other videos, you'll know why. So that's something God has led me to do, and obviously it has drawn you to me, and I hope that you're blessed now that you're here. And I hope that you keep Jesus at the center of all that you do. All right, so today I just came in because we have a challenge going on, a 4-month, 2 inches to 1.5 to 2 inches challenge of where we're going to be growing our hair. And I figured I'll start coming in on Thursdays like this just to see where we're at, because we've had obviously a lot of distractions. But today's video is really about kind of escaping all that and using all the things that we have to enjoy the moment, right? And to find joy. How do we find joy even in this, okay? So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna have you watch me band while we talk about these things, okay? Is that good with you? All right, so today is my wash day. Since the shut-in that we've been going through, okay, I'm in Georgia, yes. I ain't even gonna go there. Let's just put it that way. I spent all morning praying, but we're about escaping right now. We're just going to enjoy, and we're just going to have faith and hold on to our joy. How about that? All right. So y'all pray for all of us here in Georgia. Anyway, so I started doing my wash days on Thursdays. I've shifted, and I started doing it on Thursdays. I don't know. It just fell on that day because I was kind of coming on and talking to you that day and last Thursday. So since Thursdays are my wash days, I figured I'd use that to kind of do part of my wash day or any of my regimen with you on Thursday live, okay? Either live or actually filmed on Thursday and then posted, okay? So it'll be a little later when it's posted, but if it's live, it's easy. I could do that at 2 o'clock, right? Okay, so my goal is to get it to you by 7. We hope we do. I hope we do. So I've already done the first parts of my regimen, and what it was I did my pre-poo last night, and after my pre-poo today I steamed it. And then I finished the washing, and I used my clay I used the Giovanni shampoo and then my clay, as you know, and I'll definitely link my wash day routine at the end of this video so you know what I do. And now I've switched, since that wash day, I've switched my steaming to my steamer that I can also link at the end so you'll know what I've been using. Anyway, if you're brand new, that is. And so I've already done that part, and then after that, when I put my clay in, I love it because it clumps it. This has been sitting around air drying for a little while as I set up for this. And I went up to the point where I put my deep conditioner in. And then I even went back in again and steamed for a 3rd time with my leave-in conditioners. And my leave-in conditioners that I use, as you know, is my Ayurveda Curls Deep Conditioning Honey Mask. And I use my Shea Moisture. I'm almost out of this, so I'm going to have to purchase some new of this, and with this all I have to do is just make myself some more. And I want to thank you, by the way, for continuing to purchase Ayurveda Curls products during this time, and because I'm just amazed at how you all are still purchasing and still taking care of your hair and doing that. What else are we doing? Might as well, right? That's what I was going to talk to you about, is that we use that as a therapeutic time, as a time to really enjoy it, instead of just doing it like, oh boy, I got to stop and do my hair. Instead, let's use it as a time to actually have fun. So I haven't done my clay lately, so I just have it here just to show you that This is part of the line that I have. The oil and the clay go together. And then this is the deep conditioning honey mask, and this is the gel. And I'm going to tell you, the gel is I don't give it enough airtime. This is some great stuff here, and it really makes a difference. There's something I learned about my journey since the last time, is that when I set this the way you're going to see me set it right now, you're going to watch me set my hair in my banding, and how I do that. When I take it out and it's dry, it looks so beautiful. And then if I try to reset it again after it's dried and everything, it doesn't, when I pull it back out, when I take it out, like I say, I reset it. If I do it for a day, it's okay. But what I just learned last week is that I can't reset it after it's already in its beautiful set state. I can't just like, okay, let me just stretch it again and then leave it in there for like 3 days or 4 days and think it's going to look good. It looks so dried out. It looks horrible. So what I realized is that whenever I reset it using my gel, even if I use a little bit, it comes out beautiful every time. This gel is amazing. It is the clincher, what makes my hair look so pretty at the end. And I don't think I talk about it enough. So I'm going to show you what it does. And then maybe next week I'll talk more about the outcome of it or something. But I want you to be involved in my wash day routine on Thursdays. Okay, so I'm up to the part where I need to seal in the moisture. Hopefully I didn't wait too long to do it because it kind of dried. Hopefully it didn't evaporate the moisture. But this is my oil. I've poured some of my Ayurveda Curls growth oil. And I poured some in here like old school, like I used to do. And you can see the beautiful coloring, the green. Isn't it beautiful? And this is what it looks like. So you'll get it like this, and then you can get one of these. All right, so let me begin sealing in the moisture. I can take this off or I can keep it in. I haven't used this one in a while, but I'm going to have a little mirror right over here. Hopefully this mirror works and I can see myself while I'm showing you how I band my hair, and I'm going to talk to you too. So I got by the way, it's already time to redo my nails. I can't believe it already. It didn't last as long as when I go to the nail salon. So I now realize that I'm going to be doing that. Maybe today I'll take these off and try doing them again. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do my crown area right here. This is the area I always start with. And I'm going to go ahead. It feels very moist still. It's feeling really good. My nails are starting to mess with my hair because they need to be done. That's very frustrating. But we are going to get through this. So I can't really finger detangle like I want to. So I think I will go ahead and use this to go ahead and brush through it with this. And I'm hoping that my hair is okay. It's still moist and still wet a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and comb through, because since my nails are a mess right now already. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some oil at the ends first. I always put the oil at the ends first, just to seal in that moisture. I figure the cold air, isn't that pretty curl? You know what does that? This, you know what makes it so pretty like this? It's the, so long now, right? The clay. The clay really helps me. I hope you can see what's going on. I can't see oil coming out. Come on now, oil. Don't be stingy now. Anyway, so there we go. I've sealed in any moisture that's in that piece right there. The moisture is sealed in. There we go. So now I'm going to do it here. All right, what I wanted to talk to y'all about is during this time, the self-care part. How are y'all doing with your self-care? How are you doing with taking care of yourself? And when I say self-care, I'm really talking about your joy, feeling joyful, just kind of getting your mind off everything, like as though you just forgot that we were even going through all this. How do you completely escape it for just a good 30 minutes even? It's very tender right here. I'm not sure why I'm so tender right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put some oil in that area, because there's some medicinal things that this oil has to heal the scalp, because it's healed my scalp. My scalp, by the way, never itches. My scalp never, ever itches. And I never have problems with the scalp. And I think it's because of the oil, everything that I have in the oil, the wonderful ingredients. But right now I'm feeling a little soreness. I don't know if it's because of the wash day or what, but right here it's very sore. I was watching one of these channels where they said that there's something hormonal that could be going on. There's a lot of things, so look up that. But I'm going to go ahead and put oil in there just to heal that area if there's anything going on there. Anyway, so what are you doing to escape? Because I want to talk to you about a few things that I've done. So today I found myself in the bathroom and I started listening to my kizomba music. And I don't know how much y'all know about my kizomba music. It's a style of music. Of course, it came from Africa. You know how that is. It came from Africa, and then African Brazilians, Brazilian people started to take on to it, and they made it popular. And then it went from Brazil, and then France, and then Spain, and a lot of people think that it's a Spanish thing, a Hispanic and Spanish thing, Latin dance, because they've kind of taken on to it more than anybody else, and it matches. It kind of looks a lot like some other Latin dances to them, but it really came from the samba. Anyway, it's a style of music that I've been liking, and before doing belly dance, I was really learning it, and I really got a hang of on it. But the music, if you're looking for like old school R&B kind of music, it's very close to it. So I say that to say that while I was, in the bathroom doing my hair, I just found myself finally completely lost in listening to that music. As a Christian, I'm like, when you turn on your radio, you always get that tug at you saying, should I, I need to be putting on Ruben Studdard or some Christian music. You don't need to be picking any of that sinner music. You know what I mean? You turn on, look at all those curls. That's from the clay, y'all. Isn't that pretty? It defines your hair. No matter what your curls are, it's going to define whatever curls. This is with no product except for the leave-in. And so that's what you get when you do your clay. So definitely I encourage you to do your clay. It's a step that I never miss, and I don't want you to ever miss, okay? All right, so see that? I already have curls, but they don't always show like that when my hair is dry. My hair doesn't always have that defined look even after it dries. It's the clay that I definitely stand by. Anyway, this is starting to feel dry over here. I'm going to put a little water in it because I don't trust that. I don't want to lose my moisture and then seal in no moisture because I have that time in between. So anyway, so I'm in the bathroom. I just wanted to talk to you, and I could have gone live today, but I wasn't led to do so. So I just wanted to just talk to you today anyway, and put a little water in there. I just feel like I felt myself finally lost in something else. If you're already going through that and you're able to get lost, then that's a blessing. But, being a prayer warrior, being somebody that's always, thinking about what I'm going to do next and all that, keep myself busy and thinking of my family and all that, it's not easy sometimes to get lost in a moment like young kids can do. They don't have to worry about things like we have to as the parent, and then the enemy wants to put terror in us from all this, right? So how are we handling just getting lost, forgetting? So today I didn't put on my gospel. Instead I put on my Justin Bieber. That was really rough. It was really rough, hard with my hair right there. Anyway, heavy hand. So I want you to see how it combs. Isn't that nice? Isn't it pretty? Look at that. I should do slow motion and put it on Instagram. That's my hair. It's always been that way. But I haven't combed it in a long time, so I never get to see it do that, So anyway, so what I'm saying is I turned on the music and I said, okay, I prayed about it. I said, Lord, do you want me to listen to Christian music? And I just listened to a song I really love. I love this Justin Bieber Intentions. It's very sexy, sassy, pretty, and it just kind of puts me in that mood. I love dancing to it. I have a video I just filmed myself dancing in my full belly dance outfit in it. Oh no, I'm not ready to do that. Here I am talking too much. I can't remember what I'm doing. So I just wanted to, I could get my clips, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I said, let me listen to what makes me feel good right now. What makes me happy that's not going against my spiritual walk with the Lord. If the Lord, I spent a lot of prayer time with him. I've done a lot of that already. So I know the Lord knows my heart. And I'm like, I'm just going to listen to music. And as a dancer, I'm always supposed to stay on top of music. But then I said to myself, you know what? there's some new songs that came out that were good that I liked. And it's almost like these days people are like, okay, that was last month's song. Now you got to look for another one. But what if you still like the song? You know what I'm saying? So I still like, I have to re-moisturize my hair a little bit here. I still like those songs, even though it might have came out like last month or whatever. I thought to myself, I'm going to take the weight of the world and be like, okay, you go over here. In fact, let me give you to Jesus. Praise the Lord. And the way that I'm going to prove that I'm really giving it to you, Jesus, is I ain't going to think about it right now. I'm going to get lost in whatever I'm doing. And that's the reason I'm actually talking to you now. I feel like I'm calling my friend. I'm talking to you now. Is that I want you to make sure my edges are moist. Because if they're dry, they're going to break, right? So we keep them steamed and we keep them moist. Okay, now everything's moist. Now I'm going to oil everything. So ends first. So then I was just thinking to myself, I'm going to do the front first because the back, you know, this is straight and it's okay. Kind of straight compared to the rest. It'll be all right. So I'm going to do the front. So anyway, so I said, I'm going to listen to Justin Bieber's Intentions. I love that song. It's a song that I'm actually feeling connected with. My husband likes it. It's romantic. It's to his wife. I was like, let me just listen to the song I like while I'm taking the shower, while I'm doing my hair. And it just got me in that mood, you know, that listening to music like we used to do back in the day when we used to clean, you know. So I thought, man, I haven't been doing this a lot, like just listening to music. So I encourage you, if you have songs you like, if they're Christian songs, that's ideal. And then you also can mix in some songs that just uplift your spirit. It's just you. It's your personality. You know what I mean? It's what makes you tick. Find, you know, just enjoy it. Enjoy some music and get lost in some music. So I did that. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to get the steamer ready. And let me get my clay. Let me get my stuff. And then I actually enjoyed my wash day. Instead of like, oh, I gotta do my wash day, you know, I was just like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm going to slow down and I'm going to enjoy every step of my wash day. I'm going to be praising the Lord that I even have the stuff that I have to take care of my hair. First of all, even before anything, I need to remember my wash day. And that's part of what this is every Thursday. It's like, if I have to do it on Thursday when I'm in front of y'all, that gives me the accountability. So I want to give you the accountability. Maybe turn your wash day into Thursdays, where we're all washing hair at the same time. That'll help us stay on top of the wash day. I was watching some videos on YouTube, and some people are actually forgetting it, and their hair is falling out. A lot of people, not falling out, but they think their hair is falling out. You know what I mean? It's like they have braids in their hair when they just didn't take care of it or whatever. And look, I went a whole week. Did you just see me put oil and then water on top? I can't do that. Anyway, I'm just gonna try to pay attention to what I'm doing and talk at the same time. It's like that. Wait, which one? Pat and turn. As a dancer, I should be able to do this. Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. It's like doing both at the same time. Anyway, so I was looking at some videos and I'm like, have we been so wrapped up in what's going on in the world and everything that we're not keeping our schedules going? You know what I mean? We're not taking care of our hair and stuff. And when we do it, we're kind of doing it kind of in a daze where we're not we're not really focused and enjoying the moment and everything. I have good news and I have news that you can control. I don't think this is going to go away in anytime soon, like in terms of completely go away. So I would encourage you to create a lifestyle that fits this perfectly, where you can have a full joy, full whatever you need to do now. Some of us have to go out and work, and because of get out of the physical home and do that. Find that world in this and find the joys and the things and the normalcy, things that you can do to bring out your joy even in this. That's a level of life. And when and if God allows for us to ever get to a place where we don't have to worry about it again, then you can ease into that world. But instead of holding your breath, I'm not going to do my hair until, I'm not going to do this until, don't do that anymore. Just enjoy today. I guess the point is, be in the moment, slow it down, really pay attention and find joy in everything we're doing now. Like really enjoy this, because this is going to keep you sane. Keep your regimens. Don't forget your regimens and stuff thinking, oh, I'll wait till things get better too. No, you're going to have to do it now, and you're going to have to create a new regimen, possibly without your hairstylist or without your nail salon lady. That just hurt. My nail just hurt. Without whatever you had to do outside before, you're going to have to create that world without it and find some joy in it. There's a reason God's allowing this to be what it is. So I just want you to, instead of holding our breath, waiting, or I didn't do my wash day in all this time, or I haven't done this, I'm waiting for things to get back to normal. Don't wait for things to get back to normal, because only God knows what normal is going to be, even when it does get back to normal. So instead, what the good news is that you have control. You made it this far. I made it this far. Doing something. Something worked. So now let's enjoy that. Let's enhance that. So I found joy in music. I found joy in my routine. That's the second thing I was going to say, which is my hair. My hair routine. My hair is growing. I can celebrate, the things I can control, my hair. And the fact that this week I didn't forget to do my hair. Y'all, I combed this, right? I think I did comb this. Let me just make sure I combed it. But anyway, I don't know if I combed this one. So all I'm saying is find joy in what you are already dealing with. Find the normalcy, the new norm. Don't wait for the government to tell you or anybody to tell you. You find your new norm within your control. Anything within your control that you can find, I would say do it. And start with what we do here is, I've always talked about on the inside out. It starts with what you put in the inside, which is first we're going to put the word, we're going to put the Lord, prayer, and all that. That's going in first. Then we're going to drink water. Get that routine, because you can find joy in that. Find joy in your routine. Stay in the moment. Keep it slow enough for you to feel like you can function. Take care of your mind. Slow it down. Enjoy each thing. Eliminate any extra stuff that's just going to bring more stress. And take advantage of this opportunity to really get into each thing you do. Don't just scurry anymore like we were doing in the beginning, where we're just trying to figure out what's going on here. Now we know what's going on. Slow down. Enjoy what you are. This is what it looks like. Enjoy what you know now. Enjoy where you settled. Where did you settle at this point? Well, that's your new norm for now. And what I would do is enjoy your hair. Look, when I comb it, look at that. Oh, look at my curls. They're so pretty. I never stopped to realize how pretty my curls. I'm enacting right now, telling you how I do that. So you're like, maybe you're going to discover something if you slow down and you literally stay in that moment with music in the background. I'm like, oh, look at that. Look at how my hair looks when I brush it. It's so cute. Maybe you'll discover something new. Maybe you'll be like, oh, I didn't know I could do this. Let me do this with my hair. Maybe I'll do this with my hair. Maybe it'll bring back something you used to do back in the day. I don't know. But I say stay in the moment. Have fun in this time with all the things you can control. And that's kind of the first thing. The third thing is cooking. Think about it, y'all. First of all, we've been having some good pizza. I gotta tell you that. I'm gonna do a review on all the pizza. I'm gonna let you see how my hair looks like when I brush it. So this is what's been coming out so far, my hair. The whole wash day, that's not too bad. I had a little bit come out earlier too, but that's not too bad, right, y'all? For it's a week. So let me let you see what my hair looks like when I comb through it. My new tool. Comment below, let me know what you think of how this is working. It looks great. I'm loving it. Okay, so now that I got the oil in, the next step is to put the gel in. So I don't want to make this too long. I just wanted to do this with you. I take this off. I do my thing. It's like a custard this time. See, it came out like a custard. I love it. All right, so what I'm saying is cooking. What about cooking? We've discovered some really healthy, so then I said spiritual, the water, and your vitamins And any kind of vegetables, there are powdered vegetables you can order if you can't get to the supermarket or whatever. Get that inside. That's something I'm concerned about. This is my gel now I'm putting up here. I'm concerned about my intake part because I'm getting so wrapped up in just survival mode that I'm like, wait a minute. I got to make sure I keep taking my vitamins. I mean, I was on a roll. I've become pescatarian and this year, and I've been keeping up with it. And so I want you to don't give up on that. If you really have been following me and really been trying to live that way, you got your mineral rich or you got your black seed oil or the things I talk about, then don't renege on that. It turns out that we can get stuff. It's not like we can't get our stuff. I'm going to start ordering some stuff too. Take care of the inside. Speaking of the inside, the food you eat. Now, just because we're in this situation doesn't mean you got to start eating really bad food. Don't give up on things. Get out of survival mode is what I'm saying. Find joy. Start getting yourself back into a new norm now and start to take control over things a little bit more than before. You know, start to get back on track. If you were not taking vitamins before, now's a good time to do it. Why don't you do it? You know, eat less now, you know, because you shouldn't be eating all your food right now. Use this time to savor everything about it, to learn more about yourself, learn more about God, learn more about all those things that you rushed through and didn't really enjoy, you know? You didn't realize you weren't enjoying it because you were rushing to get on Instagram and see who everybody else enjoying their life. What about you, you know? So let me enjoy my curls. It's been years since I enjoyed my curls. Been a long time since I sat and felt them and just enjoyed my curls. You know, what do you have? Do you have some beautiful thick kinks that you could be taking advantage of? You can actually do a fun little afro in the house, and then maybe you might not do that same outfit outside, but just have fun with your hair. What's your hair capable of doing? You know, have fun with it. How long has it grown? You know, I guess my point is we have not been able to be in the moment for the most part. I'll let you see. So let's stay in the moment. Back in the day when I was younger, things were slower and we did not have as much to do. And we were in the moment more. And I feel like our brains were healthier. I just want you to see what it looks like. I feel like our brains were healthier, you know? And now I'm going to band this. I'm going to put this together and band it. When I put this together, it comes out a lot better. See how I'm heavy-handed, y'all? See, I don't lie to y'all. I always tell you the truth. I am heavy-handed. Anyway, so we used to do things slow. I was a hyper little one, but things were not so crazy. So we can actually develop our minds, develop what we were saying, what we were doing, and we could kind of really get into something. Well, it seems like we're like back to that, where we can get into something. Get into something deeply and enjoy. Get lost in something is what I want to share with you. Get lost in something. And let me just show you how I band. And discover the new you in that thing. Discover what you love about, let me do one more. Because if I do this too tight, it'll take a while to dry. So I don't want it to be too tight. So here's my banding back here. I notice that when I keep this tight, this stretches better. But then I got to make sure that this isn't too tight, because then that can break. Hope y'all can hear me even though my head is turned. But anyway, get into something. Excuse my nails. It's time to do them over. Get into something that helps you discover you. And you know my channel's about, look at that. My hair's long enough for me to do it on the side. I'm so blessed. But I guess my thing is that I have a whole series on knowing your calling. You know, what if this whole thing forces you, it did it for me, to clarify your calling, to clarify what God's going to be doing with you. Is this a time to find that stuff, you know? So I guess my goal is for this video is for you to, in this video, knowing, I'll get a little bit of that. I want you to, in this video, having a better idea of things that you have not stopped to really look at about yourself or about your life and your calling. get lost in it, get lost in stuff, and look at it more closely, and look at stuff that you thought you were looking at before, but you didn't realize. Listen to songs you're like, it's okay that I like this song. I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to let it run. We used to call it run. I'm going to run that song. I'm going to run it over and over and over again, and I'm going to, until I get sick of hearing it, and then I'm going to listen to another song. It's like, just relax, enjoy things that bring you joy. Find your joy and hold on to your joy is the goal, okay? In this situation, I want you to find your joy and hold on to your joy and get lost in your joy. You know, that's even more of what I want you to do. Get lost in your joy. So that's what I came on to tell you. And oh yeah, the last thing I was talking about was we talked about what's going in your body, starting with the Lord, what you drink, and what you eat. And that brings me to cooking. I mean, I've been cooking in my home, you know, but I was like, you know, I'm not going to stop cooking things I like because of this. We planned Easter, and I said, guys, I'm going to make y'all some fried chicken. So let's go get a bag of chicken, save it. Even though I'm pescatarian, I was going to have fried chicken just for Easter, and we planned it. And I was going to do macaroni and cheese, and I planned 3 main things I was going to make sure I did for Easter. And so we had an Easter, and we sat and watched TV. So I'm controlling things based on what I can control and what the Lord has blessed me with. I'm going to be grateful for those things, and I'm not going to want anything more. I'm going to be, and the other word that comes to mind is content, being content. You know, being content with what you have and looking more deeply at what it is you have and enjoying what you have, having fun with it, having some me time. I have me time Monday. I don't want to lose these curls back here. They probably should have been in this group, but you know, me time Monday is what I have. Now that we're all in the house together, I got to find a spot to get away to. So I do that. So these are things that you can do. Just find spots in the house, you know. If you have to go outside and have a walk, just make sure you're covered wearing your facial gear because, you know, so far we haven't seen this completely go away. So let's find ways of finding joy in it, right? This looks like a smaller piece right here. So it's probably going to dry quicker, but that means I made a bigger piece somewhere else. Let me see. No, maybe not. So with the food, be creative with the food. You know, maybe you learn a new dish. Well, we have some frozen pizzas where I'm not supposed to eat cheese and stuff, but I found some really good pizzas. I'm going to do a comment below if you want me to tell you about my favorite pizzas. We found some good ones. I can tell you off the bat, DiGiordano's it's really as good as they claim. But I'm not supposed to be big on that. I'm supposed to be taking care of myself. But sometimes it's okay as long as it's healthy, natural ingredients, you know, things like that. And just think of all the different things you can whip up that's healthy. Comment below if you want me to share some of the things I've done, because I found some new dishes that I never would have normally done, and they're healthy, very healthy and good. So I just want you to, in a nutshell, I want you to take control. Find what you can control with God leading you, and stay close to the Lord and ask Him, okay, what do you want me to see that I haven't been really paying attention to? That's right here in my house. That's right here on my own head. That's right here, you know what I mean? Right in front of me. But I've been so busy with the world going so much that I haven't really noticed it. Show me this week what I haven't been paying attention to, and help me enjoy things that I've been like seeing as a drudgery. You know what I mean? Like your hair. Like, oh gosh, now I got to do wash day. Well, what if wash day can be what saves you? What if wash day, the real reason why I want to show you this video is, what if wash day is really what brings you joy? Look at that. Isn't that fun to look at? Look at combing hair. I love hair. I love hair. Do you love hair? I love hair. I never realized how much I loved hair. But my husband said that to me. He's like, and they said, people say, do what you are passionate about. Well, yeah, of course I love the performing arts. I love the performing arts. I was born to be a dancer and actress. That's what God's going to use my ministry around. But I didn't realize how much I love hair. I love hair. So this is like therapeutic. So if we want to make it through this thing, do the things you love, hold on to your joy, and go into it, like find out more about what you love. You know what I mean? And just have fun with it. have fun with the things that you love that are obviously, if it's not if it's in line with the Lord, it's got to be in line with the Lord. You want to live right, and it's yours. It's something God's allowing you to have. So that's all I really wanted to come on and say. I wanted to encourage you. And I figure every Thursday for a while we're doing this challenge, I can use you as my accountability to get my hair done so I don't get lost in not remembering to do my wash day. And then I can encourage you to do yours. And then we can think of some things that we can do to get lost, So anyway, what I might do with this video is I may not edit it much so it seems as though it is live, because technically I videotaped this today on Thursday. And so to get it out to you sooner, I'll try not to over edit, So I wanted to just make sure I finished it in front of you doing my hair. So thank you for banding with me. So my goal is to wear this for probably a week, or at least until Saturday when I do my live stream. I hope y'all join me for free. It's free at 11 a.m. Saturdays. That will be the only time I'll take it out, so that I can do that class and I can look decent. And I tend to put it back like this. You've seen what I do with this. I can leave it like this in the house. Sometimes I wear it like that, or I'll put it because it's long enough to be back here, and then I flip over it, put this together, and I take another outrage band and put these together. You've seen me do it. If you're an OG, you've seen it, but if you're brand new, and then that's how it looks. And this is my stretching banding, the way I band my hair. And I'm now turned it into my protective style because there's no need to take this out unless I absolutely need to. And I might take it out for class on Saturday, our class on Saturday, which is live. So if you want to stay on the same schedule as me, just to have some accountability, Thursdays I plan on doing my wash day for a while until the foreseeable future. Every Saturday I plan on doing my dancing for fitness, so you can join me on Saturdays on the website. And Sundays, I'm actually at that moment on Sunday at 2 p.m. I am doing my message here. So you can do these things when I'm doing them if you need something to keep you going and keep some kind of accountability and schedule, because it's really helping me a lot. Having to meet with you to do stuff is making me keep myself going. And the point is that it's so good for your mind, body, and spirit. So if you don't have a regimen, you want to have someone, to join in with, join me on Sundays at 2 here live. Tuesdays, my goal is to post something between 2 and 7 dancing. So enjoy the dance with me, or if there's some instructional something, do it. But you can just get up and move with me on Tuesdays. And if you want more, if I just do a performance on Tuesdays and you want to actually learn something, then you could become a monthly member on my website, and you could just do stuff there. But the part where you're going to see me live is on Saturdays. So on Saturdays, I'm on there live at 11 a.m. on the website, bellydancefit.com. And then on Sunday, I'm here at 2 p.m. Thursdays, it would be really nice for us to come in together and do this, right? My goal is to get, like I said, at 7. I'll do my very best, but we'll do our best to stay accountable to one another. Let's try and do that. Moving into July 1st is what I'm doing with the hair. I plan on not going back into the world until June 1st. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to start looking to see how everything is in May, and then I might start doing more things outside in more of a normal way in June if everything subsides. But no matter what happens, that's my plan. So if I can encourage you to do the same, be careful in the month of May. I just feel in my spirit, it just doesn't seem like it's a good time to go out. I feel spiritually, what I'm seeing is not light. It seems like it's still going to be a little dark, like sickness. So I would encourage you not to, if you can, not to step out trying to do normal things in the month of May. I just wouldn't encourage it. But in June, it just seems like a better time. I think things will be subsided by then. And if it's not, I will come on and tell you what Spirit's leading me. Anyway, God bless you all. I love you very, very much. Please send me your prayer requests. I'd love to pray for you. Please pray for me and my ministry and to be able to fulfill everything God wants me to do so that I can bless others. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.